What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Stranger Things crossover, Freakwency and 8-Trax. Let's jump into this. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this guy unpackaged and take a closer look at him. I will say the box on mine is beat to hell. That's what Target gets for mailing it out in a soft package mailer instead of an actual box. Like, come on, Target. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You think you can mail shit without it looking like crap when it gets to your door? Ooh, a little sandwich-style packaging. Get our instructions. Where's that useless piece of paper? So I can get rid of it now. Doesn't appear to be in there. But alrighty, so in the packaging we get the bot himself, Freakwency, 8-Trax, rubber chicken that transforms into his weapon, and the instruction booklet. So, starting off in vehicle mode, excuse me, because we have them here, I really like the design of this van. Like, it's a really solid van. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. The rubber chicken's great. I love the detail because it actually looks like it has chicken skin on it. It's similar to how actual rubber chickens are set up. And this straight up looks like an 8-track. Now, I did not grow up with 8-tracks. I have seen them. I have used them. That's because in high school, there was a big crate of them in our band director's closet and an 8-track player in there. So, that's my only experience with 8-track tapes. But, from what I recall, this is what they looked like. Let's see if there's a way, because if I remember correctly, 8-tracks is supposed to be able to store in the tape deck on Freakwency. Can he store when in vehicle mode? Yes, he can. Alright, and then I know the rubber chicken can go right on top just like that. So let's get this guy transformed into his robot mode and get a closer look at articulation. Alright, and here we have Freakwency and 8-Trax transformed, along with the rubber chicken converted into his blaster. I will say, I hate when they roll up the instructions because it makes them the most awful thing to open up and try to follow. Alrighty, so let's start with this head sculpt, man. This looks awesome. I love the retro kind of theming they've taken to it. It's crisp, it's clean. I really like it. Overall, the deco in robot mode is great. We get this really nice gunmetal gray along with the really, I don't know if I would call this like it's not like a royal blue, but it's like a nice like basic blue. Like, it just looks good. The white accents just work great. The red makes some of the details pop, and it's just so good. The transformation of this guy was really fun and really easy to figure out for the most part. As we get into the articulation here, we notice that a lot of the major joints are on ball joints. So arms can get a full 360 fairly easy. Now, thankfully they are on ball joints, or else you'd have his top shoulder hitting that part of the windshield. But he's got a upper arm swivel, a good elbow bend, about 90 degrees. His wrists are on ball joints as well, so you get a solid wrist swivel. Head is on a ball joint as well, so you get some good range of motion, looking up and down. The head can spin all the way around. Legs, hip skirt can go forward, so legs can go fully forward. Legs can go back that far. Get a solid knee bend. And the ankles can pivot quite well. When we look at the articulation of 8-Trax, he doesn't have much. His head can turn, and his wings can go down, but they can't go up any further than that, and his feet do shift. Now, his feet do have ports on the bottom of them, so you can, if I actually hit the port, plug him in on his shoulder and actually create a really dynamic pose. Let's get that weapon in his hand here. The rubber chicken blaster. And it looks like 8-Trax is ready for battle with his companion. I call him 8-Trax. Freakwency is ready for battle with 8-Trax. One thing I did notice is we've got a port up here. So I wonder if the chicken cannon is... Yeah, chicken cannon can fit up there. So you get a bit of a sound wave vibe on this. I wonder if that's going to be a plan for this, is being retooled into a new version of a van sound wave, similar to what we saw with Transformers Animated. Now, 8-Trax does fit in his chest in both robot and vehicle mode. So let's go ahead and get 8-Trax back into tape mode. Show you that. So, with 8-Trax back in his tape mode, he does slide right back in, similar to how we had him in the vehicle. However, you can see him poking out the back. Not a huge deal, because from the front, you'd never be able to tell, and in vehicle mode, the panels cover it, so you could never tell. But I'll probably have this guy out and on display with 8-Trax on his shoulder. Overall, I really enjoy this figure. Now, I pre-ordered this guy, about 6 months ago, right as the last season of Stranger Things was dropping. My wife and I are huge Stranger Things fans, so we enjoyed that season, and when they announced this guy, I had to get him. I have the pizza van, the last collab they did. Really enjoy that figure as well, so I was hoping and praying I'd enjoy this guy, and I do. I have seen him at my local Target a couple times on the shelf, so if you're interested in checking this guy out, highly recommend going and picking him up. He's really fun, the transformation is great, the deco is great. I do still think they might rework this guy to be a new version of Soundwave, because, I'm sorry, that port there, that looks like exactly where the shoulder cannon on Soundwave would go, and it doesn't show anywhere in the instructions that that's a possible port for the chicken cannon. So, could we see a updated Soundwave with this guy as the basis? Who knows? I love the gimmick. I love Soundwave as a character, so this guy kind of fills that niche for me. So I could really see this guy being a new Soundwave. Either way, this guy's fun. Freakwency is a good figure. Go check him out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.